let's discuss the App Store listing of your app, that listing in your App Store that users see right before they download your app, or that really influences their decision to whether to download your app or not. And many app developers or app entrepreneurs, they underestimate the power of just that listing page, that landing page, right? There are only a few elements there, like the title, description, photos, maybe video if you're on Android, and user reviews and a few other things. But each of those elements influences the user's decision to whether they should download your app or not, right? And they're all important, because one little thing can throw off a user, right? And then okay, forget it, because users are very picky and very kind of they want things perfect, even if it's a free app. And guess what? They're right. So let's discuss, and here's the thing, is that you will be amazed at the difference between if you just have a regular, just an okay App Store listing versus a really great one. You will have a significant difference in downloads just from that. So let's talk about what really makes a good App Store listing. And just to give you an example, just some things I did, once I changed my app icon from an okay one to a nice one, that gave me actually an increase in downloads of 15%. Just the app icon, right? So imagine how many more downloads you can get if every one of your App Store listing elements is great. So let's talk about them. So of course, the title and descriptions. So the description and title, they are both for computers and for people. Of course, the computers are the search algorithm that determines whether your app should rank or not. So you should make sure that you have enough keywords in there and the right kind of keywords. But it also should be for people, right? As people see your app title, it should be compelling and exciting and interesting. The description should convince them that your app is the best, the most amazing app, and get them excited about trying your app and downloading it, right? But it's also, even before people get to your App Store listing, in the App Store, they're browsing many apps, and your icon is very important. It should be a bright color. It should be exciting, because it needs to stand out among the rest of the app icons. That visual thing is the single best visual thing that you have to get people onto your app landing page, and then for people to get convinced. And of course, you must have good reviews, because good reviews are people see that you have bad reviews, under 4 stars, then they're gonna be well, what the heck, why is this app not so good, maybe, and then they might not even download it. Especially if it's a paid app, then people are well, if it's 4 stars, I'm not gonna pay for this, right? So every 10th increment of your app ranking is going to influence downloads. Sometimes it's going to influence them a little bit, but a big change, if your app is something 3.5 rated versus a 4.5 rated, it's going to get the 4.5, if everything else is the same, that 4.5 app is going to get you a lot more downloads. So the app rating is very important, so you have to make sure the app is actually good, right? So that your users give you good reviews. And so those are really the things: title, description. You gotta have a great app icon, and your star rating has to be really good. And of course, there are other things, you have to add all the app images, right? Because in iOS and Android, the app images are important, not the app icon, but the app images that you're able to show of your app. And they have to show your app in a fun way, the good, interesting spots of your app where people are having a good experience. And on Android, of course, you should have a good video. That's really important also. There's no video on iOS. So those are the things. You gotta make sure you gotta get them right. And if all of these are really good, then you're actually gonna see a big increase in downloads just from that. It can be really just that simple.